First of all, I want to thank all my subscribers who are watching. And people, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please don't subscribe and don't watch this video as well. It would be helpful for me as well. So thank you so much for my subscribers. And also, I thought I'll share my post-fight reactions for UFC 309. Let me start with the first matchup and welcome to Quantum MMA. The first main card matchup, which is Mauricio Ruffy versus James Llontop. I predict Ruffy via KO. I'm a big believer. I'm a big fan of the fighting nerds. I really thought you would KO him in the first or the second round. But I saw a lot of people on the comment section. They said, "Oh my God, this guy got fraud checked. That guy got fraud checked. A lot of things." But nobody got fraud checked over here. If I'm not wrong, one of the very few things I would say about Mauricio Ruffy is he just showed he is intelligent, because this was a last moment change up for him. Initially they said this is going to be a how do I say, this is going to be a lightweight bout, then it became a catchweight bout, but still Ruffy went ahead with it. Nobody has ever knocked out James Llontop, by the way, and I thought Ruffy has a chance. He might not KO him, like how one of the fighting nerds guy KO'd Li Jinglian. I thought similar to that. This guy could be KO'd, but he just showed a great heart. Even this was a last minute matchup for James as well. He showed a great heart. He showed a great chin. In the second round, I thought he had him. I thought he was going to KO him. Unfortunately, it didn't work. That's pretty much it. But all in all, this was like an amazing performance versus Ruffy. I honestly feel he could be in the top 3 rankings of lightweight soon. Soon as in not within a year or so. I think probably in the next 2-3 years. I'm 100% confident he'll be in the top 3, unless and until some maybe not even wrestlers, mate. I think these, lay and pray guys, unless and until those guys get a hold of him. Until then, I feel like he is one of the top 3 caliber guys, and I strongly believe in it. And that's pretty much it. Let's move on to the next matchup, which is Viviane versus Silva. I don't know who I picked in this, and I don't know who won in this matchup. So the rightful thing to do would be just to say, yeah, fuck off. I respect women, but I really don't feel like they are showing their true potential and talent in UFC and MMA. I don't know. That's pretty much it. So yeah, let's move on to the next matchup, which is Bo Nickal versus Paul Craig. Nickal won. I thought he's going to win by a KO or a TKO. I knew he's going to strike because Magomed Ankalaev, a good wrestler, decent wrestler from Dagestan, and Nikita Krylov, another amazing wrestler guy, and Jamal, a guy who's not a wrestler, but he does what he does. Everybody, when they followed, followed Paul Craig to the ground, he just submitted them. That's pretty much it. Nothing more, nothing less. I think more than that, I'm happy that Bo Nickal showed some intelligence. I know for a fact, Bo Nickal is sort of the guy as in, how do I say, he's a great fighter. He just showed IQ. Did he get fraud check? No, not really. We want an American champion, so from America, from here. So, how do I say? Just the best thing to say would be, Bo Nickal really played it intelligently. He did not get fraud checked. He was intelligent. As he rightly said in the post-fight interview, Bo Nickal has been in the sport for around 3 years. These guys have been in there for decades, mate. There is a time difference in that. Do I see Bo Nickal being a champion? 100% yes. I think Bo Nickal needs to, I think he's still got some 3 years of time. I think he still needs to build him up. Have, at least some 8 matchups before. 8 would be a bit of a stretch, but at least 7 matchups before that he must have, probably a few unranked guys and another a certain number of ranked guys as well. I think that is the right way for Bo Nickal to go to the top, because as he himself said, he has everything, but he lacks experience, but he has the IQ. That is something I'm very happy about. I was really happy that he chose to play the matchup in this way. Just happy for him. That's pretty much it. And yeah, let's move on to the next matchup, which is Charles the Oliveira versus Michael the Dirty Rat Chandler. I picked Chandler by a I picked Chandler via stiff KO. I thought he would KO Charles Oliveira. Apparently, Oliveira was intelligent. I think this is 2.0 Oliveira, I must say, because like he really showed a tremendous chin, and along with that chin, he also showed a good, decent IQ. And the first round, the oblique kick to Chandler's knee changed the matchup. Trust me, it did. After that, Chandler was unable to put pressure on the leg, and he was unable to like throw any strikes, any form of strikes. I know, my prediction was wrong over here, but come on, everybody said Chandler is going to get KO'd in the first or the second round. I said Chandler is going to stiff KO Oliveira. We didn't have him, but he did perform well. I think probably the ring rest and his time is up. He's 38, and come on, what else can you do? And this was one of the most favorable matchups for him. Instead of Oliveira, if this was anybody else, trust me, if this was Dustin or even Justin, I think they would have finished him. It's more than everything. Chandler never wanted to get finished in this matchup. That was his sole way. I think if he thought that if he doesn't get finished, I think Chandler must have thought he must have won this matchup somehow in his head. He knew he lost the matchup, but yeah, there was nothing new. I don't think so. There was any explosiveness from Chandler this time. Maybe he's getting old. Come on, what else can he do? Let's address this particular situation over here, which is Chandler is a dirty rat. He's a dirty cunt, mate. I'm telling you. Back of the head shot, holding Oliveira's gloves, even cage grabbing. Guy did everything, mate. Guy did everything. More than that, one thing that Oliveira said, which makes us double think, is if I'm not wrong, Oliveira said to the referees that he's doing all these things. Apparently, the referees did nothing. Chandler has got the privilege, man. He's got the white privilege. He's got the Dana White privilege. What can we do about it? That's how it is. It's just so funny. He's a dirty rat. I picked him, but still he lost via a 5-round decision. I think that's a bit stupidity. Apart from that, I think I'm happy. And in the end, what he showed, he stood up and he just tried to finish Charles Oliveira by falling on his back. I really don't know what was his idea in the first place, but I don't know. You should change it, man. It's very funny. Yeah, he called out Conor McGregor. I think Conor McGregor with his ring rest and everything. I think if he could beat Chandler, I think it's a great deal of achievement for Conor, I would say. But yeah, let's wait and watch whether that matchup happens or not. But all in all, I think this Charles Oliveira is a dangerous one. This is Charles Oliveira's 2.0. I think he's gonna. If I'm not wrong, I think within a year, I think he should face for the title. And if the championship matchup bout takes place in US, I'm picking Oliveira, mate. Come on, let's be frank over here. That's pretty much it. Yeah, let's move on to the main event of the night. Jon Jones versus Stipe Miocic. I picked Stipe Miocic to win. Guy has an amazing chin. He really showed a true heart. He did better than what people said. People said probably in 20-30 seconds, like Stipe is gonna finish him. Nothing like that happened. Stipe showed heart. I picked him via 4th round KO. Stipe won the second round. If any of you guys are watching, Stipe won the second round. And probably, I know this is like lame coming from me or me trying to patch up with my own predictions. But I personally believed if the fight went on for a longer time, probably in the 4th, Stipe would have finished Jon Jones. But I now to think of it, he would have. I think he must have. But now I don't know. Like seeing Stipe, he was old, ring rest, and he was practically unable to move. If this was old Stipe, I'm telling you, he would have finished Jon Jones very simply, very easily, probably in the first or second round. Stipe is such an amazing guy. Even after all these years, he just showed true art to me. That's all I'm going to say. I'm so happy. I really feel like he did not get the proper send-off. I'm personally going to do a video where I'm going to talk about Stipe Miocic and his achievements and everything. And I'm a very big fan of him. If I'm not wrong, the first time in a massive telly, I mean to say, the first matchup that I saw of Stipe, the first matchup that I saw in UFC in a massive telly was of Stipe. It was Stipe versus Overeem, by the way. And It's just, you know, like, how do I say, it's an honor, you know, like, I get to say that. And I'm a very big fan of Stipe. He's a real funny guy, just I don't understand him. Yeah, Jon Jones won it, nothing is there. I don't like him, he's not a good human being. He did not even have decent talent come on. It was Stipe, just he showed. I really wish he faces Tom Aspinall and he gets his ass whooped. Or now to think of it, Tom, or if I were to say it, Tom Aspinall is one of those guys who I feel could beat up Jon Jones. And also, more than that, I feel like I've seen some of the past matchups of Tom Aspinall. Tom Aspinall really doesn't do that well when he's at the bottom position. It was some of his earlier matchups, but now he must have changed. If still that is the case, Tom, please, you know, work on your ground defense, takedown defense. I don't know. Fun fact is, Jon Jones has been training with Gordon Ryan, and he still was unable to submit a guy like Stipe, who was out for that long. I told everybody at that time, Stipe is not going to get submitted. He's not going to get ground and pound finished. Unfortunately, it was a rib cage. I think his rib cage broke. Jon Jones broke it, but still, all in all, I don't know what else to say. I had some good food. Now it's just showing up. That's pretty much it. Yeah. So what to say? Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope Jon Jones faces Tom next. And if Jon Jones is going to beat Tom Aspinall, I don't know, but it's going to be like really funny and pathetic for you. For a lot of people who pick Tom Aspinall as the guy. That's pretty much it. Thank you for watching the video so far, and yeah, you guys should subscribe to my channel. I know I said, in case if you haven't subscribed, subscribe. If you have subscribed, please like the button and comments. Comments is how I get to know you and you guys get to know me. In case if you guys have watched the video so far, just post some comments. Thank you so much.